Good morning. It's Dwayne Ashford at 6:34 a.m. and we are here with you on April 21st. It's Wednesday morning, and we're getting things started for you, all for you. Never ever think you've won in such crimes. Never ever think it's over. And it is not over today. On Wednesday, we would have a huge impression of extreme tailgating, endangerment. It started out with a cannon, a white GMC cannon from Brownwood, which is one of the emblem, and the letter H on the back, the tip, the color of red. The tag number here is 3, as in the number 3, Cat M. So the tag number is from Maryland, 3 Cat M 4515. That particular tag number began this morning carrying on activity of the seat. That particular activity of the seat we foresee, and we're waiting for you, is planning to carry out a sabotage upon the Indacarseat DatGuY targeted Terry Dwayne Ashford. We're okay with it. We're right on top of it. We're there with the second one. We're coming right on back with you with that one. It's a maroon Toyota Corolla. Blowing horns profusely. I'm talking about stood there in anger. Right beside the maroon Infiniti, in the car seat that guy Terry Dwayne Ashford was in. But this particular maroon Toyota was blowing his horn profusely in anger behind the two cars that were sitting right there in the road. That particular tag number was FSA 68, and we're going to leave off the last 2 digits because that particular person appeared to have been doing something to other people, but we want to make sure that that activity was not transposed to Terry Dwayne Ashford for sabotaging purposes. You must understand the purpose of us carrying out this particular reporting activity. These particular vehicles will use tailgating today, to transpose their crimes. The tailgating is planned to endanger the person's life in such fashion that it causes the person to become on the defense, and that particular defense is then planned to be transposed. That is what we are starting with this morning. Right now it's 6:38 a.m. in the morning, and you're live, L-I-V-E. You're live with Indacarseat DatGuY Terry Dwayne Ashford. And the morning is a Wednesday morning, April 21st. Their plan was to avoid safe, legal, lawful driving on the streets, and that particular plan to avoid those legal activities, those activities that would afford safety for everyone, those particular activities may have been planned to endanger the life of one. It has only been about 15 minutes, and we have seen about 15 huge, heavy metal dump trucks all surrounding in the car. See that guy? We're notating each and every last one of them. This is called endangerment. It's what we're reporting on today. Endangerment that was intended to be pursued by tailgating and such activities. For StreetNOW News, you're with SNnews, Terry, Dwayne Ashford. We're ready for you. We're ready for you. We're ready for you. Our morning started with getting a little gas, and that was supposed to be the first place where the activity began. It was supposed to be the first place where the activity began, where all the little schemers ended up at the gas station. And then we have one here. They would travel along the route and the path of Indacarseat DatGuY carrying out the scene. We have a blue vehicle here in the middle of the street with his door open. Hispanic again, 3AP3856. Another Hispanic male wearing a black hat, a maroon shirt, and blue jeans. This particular Hispanic male is in a Mitsubishi, a blue Mitsubishi. The scheme today is coming from the Hispanics, the whiter race Hispanics. And we are there. You're live right now. LiVE, live within the car. See that guy, Terry, Dwayne Ashford. We are already there. We are already there. It also pursues and ensues its criminal activity with marked cars. We have the two marked cars marked at the tennis court already. Tacoma Park Tennis Court, marked cars. A silver Toyota hybrid, tag number GD0863, GD0863, and then we have Ben's lover out on the street corner walking the dog this morning. Ben's lover out on the street corner walking the dog this morning. Another very important one to indicate is the black Toyota Camry that marks the location. We are also right there. Marks the location right in front of the tennis court, and that particular black Toyota Camry has King Ross on the back of a tag number, Frank X-Ray 69, and appears to be 92. Tacoma Park Tennis Court, Tacoma Park Rec Center, Ben's lover. We're right. They are not Ben this morning, but Ben's lover. The time is 6:44 a.m. George Dog 0863, the silver Toyota Prius at the Tacoma Park Tennis Court. And we are also mentioning the tennis playing Muslim in the Cherokee with the whiter lady right there on the top of the court. We're right there. These are indications of extreme scheme and desperation by Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police, we believe. I'm Dwayne Ashford for SNnews reporting for you. Extreme desperation of Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Police to sabotage Indacarseat DatGuY involves vehicles being parked on the side of the street, carrying out activities. Those particular activities, a frame or a plan to be used as sabotage for the Indacarseat DatGuY. That is what we foresee. That is what we are planning to watch for today, and that is what they're doing. The planning to sabotage starts with getting justification for making decisions within the Metropolitan Police to do things like send an email to your bank to pull your money out. You see, that's what the sabotaging is about. Sometimes it's about getting the justification to send an email, a justification that will falsely justify what they had done and had planned to do. This particular activity involves the Muslim, and here we have the Jeep Cherokee again at the court, and that particular tag number is Frank Perry 8598, a gray Jeep Cherokee, aggressive male there with a Caucasian lady. Very, very, very interesting. These are all activities and patterns of behavior that we have picked up that indicates they're desperate. Well, what are you desperate for? You're desperate to sabotage an innocent individual and keep him from life and steal his money and steal his properties? Well, get over yourselves. For StreetNOW News, I'm Dwayne Ashford. Wednesday morning, April 21st. That is that gravity base that you're hearing right now. As we close out the morning, we will be going live with you throughout the day to inform you of all the activities, because the activity today is planned to carry out the deceit and the sabotage through things like tailgating, the big old dump trucks that's placed directly in escalated vicinity of the journalist-in-chief broadcaster Dwayne Ashford to endanger his life. The big dump trucks, the parking of the vehicles. You're right there at the tennis court. You have the two of them. You have the black male that works at the Tacoma Park Rec Center with dreads. He's the one that drives King Ross, that particular vehicle, all in a conspiracy. This morning we started with the gas. We had to actually go across the border to get the gas. We didn't want to get gas here in the city. That is where we're supposed to start. So we went to the gas station right there where we usually go, and we decided not to get gas there. We didn't even stop. For StreetNOW News, that's SNnews, News Radio. I'm Dwayne Ashford. We will be going live. We will be going live with you throughout the day to inform you on the happenings, the occurrences, and the attempts to sabotage what could be nothing more than getting an alibi to justify carrying out a particular crime behind the scene with the Washington, D.C. letterhead and emblem on the crime. For StreetNOW News, I'm Dwayne Ashford.